All right. Good evening, everybody. We are back again. Oh my gosh, 2 nights in a row. This is awesome. Um, it's actually it's got a little haze over in the west. Hopefully, it's not going to affect us. It looks pretty good right now. We're at 51 degrees here in Arizona. It's pretty chilly. Um, and so we should be able to it looks pretty good over top of the observatory right now, so it should be pretty good. And don't forget, um tomorrow, uh I played hooky from work. I put in for it, but tomorrow is the solar eclipse, and we will be live right around 9 o'clock or so. And The weather forecast seems to be okay for now. So we're going to see what happens, and uh, we're going to talk a little bit about it, and then we're going to watch the sun through our Lunt 50 and our Malencam DS287. It should be pretty good. We should be getting around between 65 to 70% coverage, which is not great, the best. Like in Texas, you're not going to get a total eclipse here, but it should be pretty good. And We're not going to have another one of these eclipses through North America in quite a long time. We probably won't be here for the next one, but that's okay. It's going to be really good. So we're going to enjoy it while we can, and make sure that you are live with us tomorrow, starting around 9 a.m. I think the eclipse is supposed to start around 10:08 a.m. MST, Mountain Standard Time, and then I think it goes to about 12. I think so. We'll know how long it goes tomorrow when we're doing it. But yes, tomorrow is going to be fun. It's going to be good. So, and just make sure that, like, if you're not watching us, or if you're watching along with us, I know that our gas station down the road, free with any purchase, gave you 2 little pairs of glasses to look at the sun. Make sure that tomorrow you don't look at the sun with sunglasses or your naked eye. Don't do that. We want everybody to be able to see the next day. Please don't do that. Use protection, and verified protection, like eclipse glasses. There's some other things you can look through. If you have a welding mask, you could look through that, but don't take my word for it. So please take the proper precautions. And if you have a telescope, do not, unless you know that you have a solar filter, and you've bought it and it says solar filter and you're versed in it, do not point your telescope at the sun ever. That is an absolute no. Don't do that. It'll burn a hole right through your head. I'm not sure it'll do that, but it won't be good, the outcome. So don't do that. Use a actual solar telescope or a solar filter for your scope, please. Now tonight, as you see, I didn't bring Zuna out. I went into the house, and she was pretty wild. So she's going to stay in there tonight. Tonight we have our beautiful co-host. This is one of her. So she says her favorite galaxies, and right now we're going to do 2 galaxies tonight. We are going to do right now M64, the Black Eye Galaxy, and it does look like a black eye. So there's very few that look like they say they are, but this one, it does look like a black eye. It's very cool. So we're already on it. I already pointed Clyde on it. I haven't done anything with it, though. I know it's in the center here. You know, it was weird. I started Clyde up, and usually I just I take the right ascension and I just move it sort of towards clockwise down before I do anything. And as soon as I hit the button, it said it reached the limit. And then I pressed it again and it went past it. You know what? Once in a while it does that. I'm not sure why. And then it wouldn't move. So retarded. But anyway, I parked it, told it to park clockwise down, shut it all off and restarted it. And it was actually off just a little bit. But we resynced on Arcturus. And we're over in that part of the sky. And we're pretty close on our pointing. So let's get to it. All right. We are here on our awesome Mountain Cam software. Right now we're at a gain of 25 and an exposure of 831 in video mode. This is probably gonna, I think we should leave all our settings that we did yesterday night the same. She's gonna get mad if I'm not zoomed in. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do, and we are guiding. It's a little bit skewed tonight. The seeing is not like it was yesterday. Yesterday, the guiding was like it was almost like you were dead if you saw that line. It was almost totally flat. Tonight, it's bumping around quite a bit. It is, the stars are kind of blinky tonight. It just is what it is. All right, so let's take our gain down. I think we might have to go down to about 12 or so, I think, on this. I can't remember where we had it last night. Let's go to trigger mode, and we were at 10 seconds last night. We'll leave it right there at 10 seconds and see how it comes out tonight. We'll see what the old histogram says. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Very cool. I don't know. Does it look like that is that core is a little overexposed? Let me see here. Let me go. I know I have this object. What is it? M64. Let's see here. I think so. I'm looking in our thing. The last time I did this was 4 and 22. So it looks like I think we might have that core just a little overexposed right there. So let's we're already on our. Let's just drop it a second. Let's go we'll drop it 2 seconds. Let's try that. Let's see what happens here. So we're at 8 seconds. Okay. It's hard to say, but I think that might be okay. All right, let's move our black point up here right to the bottom of our RGB, and let's see what happens. Okay. Lighting is good still. All right. Let's just start a stack. Let's see what we can get out of this. You know, last night before after we were done the stream, I pointed Clyde over to the Leo triplet. It's a very, very cool. They're very cool galaxies. And then I got an amazing picture. But I'm not going to show you, or I didn't post it. So hopefully we can do it tonight together. It should be pretty good. Well, what we can do is we can get it after we're done the Black Eye Galaxy. We can go over and do that one, and then we can kind of compare the pictures I did yesterday with tonight and see how different the seeing is. All right. Oh, it looks like it's starting to take shape. Very cool. Our focus is still looking pretty good. We are a little bit warmer tonight at 51 degrees. And yesterday, I think we were at like 46, 45 degrees. So, 5, 6 degrees makes a big difference, and your focus does actually change. Let's go over here to Stellarium, and I'll show you where we're at. We are right there. There's Clyde. We're pointing due east. I mean, almost right on the money. Oh, thank you for the like. So we are, yep, right on the money, due east, and there's the black eye gal. I got to show you this. This is absolutely mind-blowing. Do you see all these little red dots here? This is galaxy season. Look at all these galaxies. This is absolutely nuts. So if you had a telescope, you can look at all these things. Paper Kite Galaxy. There's stuff in here. The Lost Galaxy of Copeland. That looks like a really good one. Look at this one right here. M58 is there. M90. The Virgo Galaxy. The Eyes. The Eyes is a very cool one. It does look like a pair of eyes. And then here's Markarian's Chain. We need to do that one. It is just absolutely mind-blowing. It's crazy. Wow. All right, let me zoom in here so we don't get yelled at. Don't forget we have Discord. If you want to join in. I'm not super versed on it yet. But we're in it. I really got to have my son come out here. I know he hates doing it for me, but he's a good sport, and he's going to do it, and he'll show me all the ropes and make it a little easier for us to converse. Along with Galaxy season, it is allergy season, and I've been coughing all day and sneezing. It's just that time of year. All right, this is looking really good. Now we are zoomed in at 300%. It kind of tends to look a little pixelated. I know she doesn't like me backing out like this, but there we go. That looks amazing. Let's go ahead and start dropping down a little bit here. We got a lot of frames because we've been blabbing and looking at Stellarium. And don't forget, you can get Stellarium on your phone or on your PC. They're both free. There's like a paid version on your phone. You're not going to need any of that stuff. You just need to hold it up and see what's out there. I use it quite a bit on my phone when I'm setting up a telescope. To hold that up, and because I know, but I don't really know where everything's at. I kind of rely on the computer to tell me everything. All right, this is looking really, really good. All right, let's go down a little bit further with our white point down here. We want to get down to 150. And then while that's stacking a few more, let's learn about Messier 64, the Black Eye Galaxy. Okay, the Black Eye Galaxy is a relatively isolated spiral galaxy 17 million light years away in the constellation of the Coma Barencies. It was discovered by Edward Peugeot in March 1779. How in the world did you see this in 1779? We've got like a lot of equipment out here. Maybe he didn't quite see it like this, but I don't know. It's crazy, right? And it was also and independently by Joanne Alert Bode in April of the same year. As well as by Charles Messier the next year, probably hence the M or the Messier catalog number. Very cool. It is also called the Sleeping Beauty Galaxy or the Evil Eye Galaxy. It is also has an NGC catalog number of 4826. Very cool. 17 million light years. Wow. 17 million. That's like a light year's what, 6 trillion miles or something like that. So times 17. Do we even know what those numbers are? No, we don't. But NASA does, and they tell us. I'm just going to believe them. All right, let's see here. We're going to go down just a little bit further here in our white point. I didn't add sharpening. Maybe I can add a little bit of sharpening now, these last few frames, see if it'll just clean it up a little bit. It's looking really good. Oh yeah, this is really good. This is amazing. Look at that. Look at the detail in this. This is very cool. And it does look like an eye. I mean, there's no mistake, this looks like a black eye. It's very cool. All right, let's see here. We're at 46. We're going to drop down just a little bit more. I think we're going to leave it right there. We're going to let this stack just some more frames, and I'm not going to go too much further down, I don't think, on the white point. I don't want to lose any of our detail and get it washed out by that core, because that core is super bright. Our guiding's doing okay. We've been on it for a while. Our hot pixels are still pretty pinpoint. Now, if you want to see here, here's our guiding tonight. Now, if you were here last night or you want to check out the stream from yesterday, go to our YouTube page or our Facebook page. It's still there on Twitch too. I think Twitch keeps them for like 15 or 17 days or something before they get deleted. But yesterday, this line here was almost flat. That's how good the seeing was yesterday. And it's not too bad right now. Looks like it's definitely getting a little bit better, or that the telescope has settled down a little bit more. All right, this is looking good. We've got like 55 frames. Let's go ahead and take a picture. Wow, look at that nice star in there. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, let's see what we got here. We are zoomed in 200%. So I was talking to our co-host last night about, she watches this on her phone. I think it's very hard to see some of the detail and all in this if I'm not super zoomed in on the phone. The best way to see this is if you can stream it to your TV or on a PC monitor. A lot of times I'll put this on YouTube and I'll watch it on the big TV, and it's very impressive. It's very good to watch it that way. All right, let's see here. Let's go to range. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing here. So there we go. There's our range, and that's actually our histogram. There's not a whole lot to the right. We can pull up the black point, but we'll move it right up to the bottom of that line to get as good as we can. Let's see here. And then, of course, we're going to go to our curve, and let's just see how it turns out here. We'll do like what we call an astro curve. Be up there, and then up there. That kind of blows out that center, doesn't it? See how that center just kind of pops out of there? Let's hit reset. We might not be able to do a whole lot with that. I mean, that's really good right there as it is. Wow, that's really good. The seeing is not the best tonight, but this does look really good. Wow, look at that. And I'm gonna try, let me see if I can. See if I can. I'm gonna look right now. Photography pictures, and we'll go down here to M64. And like I said, last time was a little bit more detail last time. But we have come a long way in our processing. It does look a little bit better. Let's see here. That looks really good. Let me take another snap of this. And then this way, when I go back later tonight, I'll open that in the GIMP and see if we can't get that to look a little bit better. But wow, look at that. M64, the Black Eye Galaxy. What an amazing target. It is so cool. It's just amazing how that even looks. I mean, that core is so bright, and just the crazy amount of dust lanes right down through here. It's all like jumbled up. It is absolutely very cool. Very cool. And 17 million light years. 17 million. Absolutely crazy. All right. All right, this is our live stack. It looks really good. Yeah, it's looking really good. It's a little hazy tonight. You can kind of see it because the background, especially on my monitor, we have a couple pretty good monitors here to do this, and they do show it has like a little gray tinge to it. It wasn't like last night for sure, which was like, I mean, it was almost black. So let's see here, and that's just the dust particles in the air and the sort of little bit of a haze. And last night there wasn't any of that. All right, so let's stop our stack. All right, let's fix our histogram. I gotta figure out how to do like a default button on here to get us back to where we're supposed to be. And let's stop this. We'll go back to video mode. All right, so there we are. Let's see here. Let's head over to Stellarium. All right, there's the Black Eye. Oh, the Umbrella Galaxy. Oh my goodness, look at all this. We could just go on and on all night. Let's see here. Let's do a search. I'm going to search for the Leo triplet. All right. So here's the Leo triplet, and we get the Hamburger Galaxy in there. This is where we're going. It's going to be really good. Let's see here. So we're on there. We're going to tell Clyde to go there. All right, there goes Clyde. All right, there he goes. All right. Oh, I'm so sorry about these allergies. That's crazy. Oh, there they are. You can see them. Here they are, right here, right here. And then when we move this back to the center, let's see here. We're on center. I'm going to hit the wrong button at least twice. Guaranteed. Yep. Okay, so we need to go back up this way a little bit. All right, we're going to gamble here. This is why I don't gamble. And it was the wrong way. Every time. I should know by now, but I don't. I just click the buttons. All right, there's that. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. All right, there they are. 1, 2, 3. The Leo triplet. All right, let's change our ticker here. And I believe this is known as the M66 group. M66 group. This is the Leo triplet. All right, there we go. Now we know where we're at. M66 group, the Leo triplet. All right, let's see here. I think we should just leave our settings. Our focus still looks pretty good. I think so. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think so. I think we're okay. No, I think it's out a little bit. Yeah, it is. So as you can see, right here, you get like a little black dot in there. The temperature is starting to go down. So we are out the focus just a little bit. I'm gonna put you on the Clyde cam, and you'll see me go out there, and we're gonna do the focus on this. All right, here we are. We're back. There we go. Now you can see how that star is cleaned up, and it's kind of pinpoint there, and this little dark one over here is also like pinpoint. That's what we're looking for. All right, so there we go. Here we are, M66 group, the Leo triplet. Let's just keep the same settings we had. Actually, let's turn our gain down to about, let's do about 15, 16. Let's see here, and we'll go to trigger mode, and let's do 9 seconds. Let's see what happens. The settings should be pretty close to the same. This is actually like, this is a really cool. I love the Leo triplet. Okay, let's see here. I think we can grab one more second out of this. Let's see here. Let's stop, and let's get to 10 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's looking really good. I think that's good. We are going to all right, I gotta start my guiding here. I keep forgetting to do it. Let's see here, right there, and then we're gonna click guide. All right. All right, there we go. Clyde is guiding. Wow, this is going to be amazing. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's hit our white balance here real quick, because we're just a little out, because we're on a little bit different section of the sky. There we go. And we're going to bring our black point right up to the bottom of our RGB colors, and it's going to give us the blackest background possible. Because remember, we don't do darks here. It's just, it wouldn't be very fun on the stream to have to put darks and stuff in here. If we had a dark library, it wouldn't be too bad. Maybe someday, but not today. Okay, this is very cool. Look at that. Look at the blue in this. That is amazing. And there's M66, M66, and the bonus is the Hamburger Galaxy. There's the Hamburger Galaxy. All right, we're gonna leave them right there. I know it's probably a little hard for my co-host to see on her phone, but we're gonna do our best here. Let's see here. We got our sharpening enabled a little bit here, and let's go ahead and start our live stack and see how good we can get M66, the Leo triplet. It's going to be great. And then I think, like I said, yesterday was a phenomenal seeing, and I did this last night before I closed the observatory up, and maybe we can compare and see the difference between last night and tonight for seeing, because it definitely is a little bit grainier in the picture tonight than it was yesterday. All right, well, we're just going to let this stack out. We're at 10 seconds, so it's not going to take long for this to start getting a decent stack. Let's see here. Wow, this is stacking. Let's learn about M66 group, the Leo triplet. Let's see here. The Leo triplet, also known as the M66 group, is a small group of galaxies about, get this, 35 million light years away in the constellation Leo. This galaxy consists of the spiral galaxies M65, M66, and NGC 3628. That would be the Hamburger Galaxy, I think. Let's see here. Anything else interesting? Let's see here. M66 is the brightest and the largest of the Leo triplet galaxies. It is an intermediate spiral galaxy. 36 million light years. And it has an apparent magnitude of 8.9. So just M66 itself is 8.9. If you look over here in Stellarium, if you're following along, it says a magnitude of 10.25, which is starting to be sort of more dim. But luckily, Clyde's big enough that he can pull this light source in, and this is stacking up. Now I know I'm gonna have to zoom in here to show you this, but this is stacking up to be amazing. We're at 12 frames. Look at that galaxy. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Look at the detail and the color in that. That is absolutely phenomenal. You can see this dust lane that just sort of right there. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Now that is the brightest one, I believe, out of the group. That is M66. And then let's zoom in on this one. Look at that. Look at the star right there. Oh my, and then this one right in the back here. But look how this star is sort of in this dust lane right here. And then there's another one right there inside that. That is absolutely amazing. So that is so cool. All right, and let's go down here. Oh, that's beautiful with the diffractions on it. And then here we go. There is the Hamburger Galaxy. I guess it looks like a hamburger. To me, it really doesn't look like a hamburger, but I guess in the 1700s or when they discovered this, it looked like a hamburger. But this is very cool. Very, very nice. Let's see here. Now, I know this just looks like these obviously are stars. And I try to point this out every stream we do Galaxies. This is a star. This is a star. This is a star. This right there is a galaxy. You can tell because it's sort of oval and fuzzy. Amazing. There's just so many. There's just so many galaxies out here, and this, what we're looking at right now, this is like a grain of sand, like on a in the desert. That's what we're looking at right now. The spot we're looking at is space is so immense we can't even grasp how big it is. It's absolutely unbelievable. Let's go ahead and we're going to do just a little bit of live high dynamic range on here. That's where we bring our white point down over to our RGBs here on our histogram. And what that does is when we start stacking, it's like it's kind of like if you would think of how animation goes, or transparencies. They just keep stacking on top of each other and the detail gets better. And what we'll do is after we've got a nice thick stack, we'll change something in it and we'll layer that in, and then it will make the outer edges of this brighter without making the inner core overexposed. That's the trick to doing all this. We don't really have it down that well. We have a workflow for what we do, but there's some people out there that do amazing post-processing. I just don't have the time or the patience to do all that. It's very time consuming. It takes a lot of work and a lot of knowledge to do that. Of course, I think they have quite a few like tools that just like automatically do stuff for you now. I haven't really divulged in it too much. Over at the Malincam site, I always see people posting about new types of software and stuff like that are help defining doing this. And remember, when you're doing these post-processing, post-processing is a lot of your artistic interpretation, I think. Obviously, you can't change the shape or anything like that of the galaxy, but with the colors and how bright or how dark portions of it are, that's all up to you. Because realistically, we really don't know what these look like. All right, let's see. Let's go down a little bit more. We'll probably get to a little bit under the 200 mark, maybe about the 175, and then we'll kind of stop there. But look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. And look at these stars right here. Right here. This one actually shines through the edge of that galaxy. Focus is still looking pretty good. All right, let's go up over here. See what we got. Our guiding's pretty good. We have some of these hot pixels here, and they are still super pinpoint. That's what we want. Oh, this is amazing. And that is 400% zoomed in, and that looks really good. Let's go down here to our buddy, the Hamburglar. All right. Wow, look at that. And that is 200%. That's actually a pretty big galaxy. You can kind of see how it's really long this way. It actually looks, compared to this one over here, it looks fairly big. Quite a bit, maybe twice the size of that. That's crazy, right? These things are humongous. They're probably thousands of light years or hundreds of thousands of light years across. Unbelievable. This is looking amazing. This is a great target. When we first started doing this, we got out there and we got some of these targets, and it's just when you start doing it and you start to get a good workflow and you get proficient at sort of bringing some of these images in, it is absolutely amazing to see some of these for the first time. Look at the detail that's starting to emerge right through here. Look at those dust lanes in this. This is amazing. I am so excited. This is really cool. Um, Most people, when they look up at the night sky, they have no idea that this is out here. It's crazy, right? I mean, obviously we can't see this with our eye, but these are gorgeous, and space is just so vast. Uh, it's very cool. It's very cool. Wow, this is a stunning picture. Look at this. I'm gonna show you this little galaxy down here. Now, here we are, right here. Now, this right here, this is a galaxy. This is a galaxy, and then this here, you can just make it out, is another galaxy. So, just like our Milky Way galaxy that we're in, this is what we would look like if there was somebody in this galaxy and they were looking over at us. This could be us right here, this little teeny galaxy right here. That's what we would look like. Isn't that? It's absolutely unbelievable. It's so cool. All right, we've got quite a few frames. We're going to get down, like I said, we'll get down to about this 175, 180 mark. And I think that that's going to be really good. These are really, look at the detail. Look at the detail in this. And this galaxy, it looks like we are looking at this. It's tilted, and we are looking at straight on the side of it. Like this one over here, we're almost looking right straight at it. It's got like a small tilt to it, but isn't that crazy? And then this one is definitely on a tilt. It could be, a little bit further, and it would be just like the Hamburger Galaxy, and you would see it straight on from the side. Another great galaxy to do too is the Sombrero Galaxy. That is an amazing, amazing galaxy. Very cool. And we are running no filters to do galaxies. Just so you know, and if you're doing it for the first time in your telescope, galaxies. Now you could use like a light pollution filter or something like that. Actually, I think Rusty Carney has been using a over from Mountain Cam. Some of his photographs are amazing from his stacks, and I think he's using. I'm gonna have to get the name of that filter. In fact, I may talk to him about that because he's getting amazing pictures, even with galaxies, using this type of filter. I don't know if he's using it for light pollution, but it's very, very good. All right. This looks amazing. We're right there. Let's go right in the middle. That'll make me happy. We are right at 177, which says right here, 177. So this is our left. So this is our left bar. It is at 27, and then the right bar is at 177. It's very cool. So, and when you're doing this, remember the histogram is your friend. That's what you need to do. You can tell a lot by this. If the sky starts changing and you get cloud cover, these RGB bars will change and they'll start jumping around. And that's when you know you have cloud cover. Even if you can't see it with your eye, it looks kind of hazy. This will change immediately when something in the sky changes, and that'll let you know how you're seeing is. So yeah, pay attention to your histogram. Wow, this is amazing. What an amazing portion of sky. All right, this looks good. We're at 70 frames. We're going to take a snap right there. Actually, I'm going to take another one because I'm going to leave that one alone. Let's go. Let's do our post-processing here in our wonderful Malin Cam sky. Let's zoom in here so this way our beautiful co-host can see it, or you can see it if you're on your phone. All right. Wow, look at the dust lanes in this. This is absolutely crazy looking. This is an amazing galaxy. All right. Let's go to our process. To our range, there's quite a bit of information in this. We have a pretty wide histogram. Let's go over as far as we can to get, we don't want to cut any of our information off. Right there, right down to the bottom of that peak. We'll click OK, and then we're going to do our adjustment of our curve. Let's see here. Oh, let me zoom out just a little bit because it kind of plays nicer a little bit. It's a little harder to see, but I can see the outer edges of this easier when we're zoomed out a little bit for our curve adjustment. Right, let's see. Oh, wow. Gotta watch that core. Okay, I think that's about it. Sometimes when these cores are bright, we can't do a whole lot without overexposing. That's why we rely on that live high dynamic range to try and bring this outer information out. And this actually has some blue in it. So let's see, we can always reset it. Let's see if we can make this blue pop out. And we haven't done anything, it just has blue in it. And we'll do same, do the astro curve, because that will take the blue out of the background. Wow. Like I said, it's up to interpretation on how you do it. We definitely don't want to lose any of our dust lanes in there. I don't know. I think that looks pretty good right there. We've got some good definition. You just kind of, when you're doing your curve, nothing's ever permanent. You know, make sure you just save a snap and save it as something else. This way you can go back and you can keep trying different types of processing on your own, and you'll find out, you'll get your little workflow and it'll look amazing. I'm going to say okay to that. That looks that looks amazing. Look at the detail in this. This is crazy. All right, now let's go over here to this galaxy. Now look at that. That puts some blue. Look at these dust lanes now. Oh my goodness. That is unbelievable. Excellent. Oh my gosh, this is an amazing picture. All right, now let's go over here. Look at that beautiful star. Look at those. Look at the beautiful prisms on the diffraction spikes. You see those? You see the prisms? That is gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Let's see what the old Hamburglar looks like down here. Wow, look at that. That almost glows coming out of there. That is crazy. And this is, oh my gosh. Okay. I had to relook. 35 million light years away, and look at the detail we get out of this. Look at this little star right here that's shining through. Our focus is starting to get out a little bit. Look at that. The temperature's dropping. It's like 48 in here now. Not in here, outside. If it was 48 in here, I don't think I'd be doing this. It'd be like sitting in the Arctic. Okay. This is gorgeous. Wow. What an amazing, amazing picture. 35 million light years away. The M66 group. Look at this beautiful star in here. That is a gorgeous, what an amazing picture. I can't wait to post this to show everybody. It's good. It's good. We talked about comparing this to yesterday's picture. So let's do that. Let me get into our folders, and then we'll get into our go here in our astrography pictures, and we are at, these are all, if you see these are all the targets that I have done before. Some I've only done once and not been very successful, but I do save everything. Let's see here. M64. Uh, oh no, not M60. It is the Leo triplet, and this is the M66 group. I think I gave it a NGC number yesterday. Let's see here. Oh goodness. Oh, I think we just called it the Leo triplet. JKL. Oh, here it is. Oh, M65. That should actually be M66. Okay. So here's all the pictures we have taken of it. Let's see. Okay, so here's yesterday, 24th, right here. Okay, so this was yesterday. The seeing was much better yesterday. So look at this from yesterday, okay, and then let's compare it to today. So there we go. Okay, now I don't really have any blue in this picture. This is kind of like more of a raw looking picture, but look at the difference. You can see that the background is much is a lot less grainy. See how we have this grain everywhere, but yet in this one there's hardly any grain. That's just because the seeing is better, unfortunately. And I forgot to guide our hot pixels started moving because I just keep forgetting to do it all the time. But yes, what a difference just a day makes. But I love that blue in there. Boy, that looks amazing. And that's the picture we got yesterday. That looks amazing too. But the detail in this is, it's the same picture, but the details in this are definitely crisper than what we did tonight. But I'm going to post both of them and do a comparison, and you'll be able to see them on Facebook. All right. Let's see here. Close that. Close that. All right, there we are, everybody. 1, 2, and 3. There's the Hamburger Galaxy M66 right there, and then M65. Beautiful, beautiful galaxies. Oh my gosh, look at the swirls in this. I just can't get over that stuff. I love looking at it. All right. Well, this is what we did tonight. M66 group, the Leo triplet right there. And then right here, the Black Eye M64, the Black Eye Galaxy. This is amazing too. Look at that. It does look like an eye. Very cool. Here's our live. There's our live stack. It's still stacking away in there. It looks amazing. That's gorgeous. Unbelievable. All right. We've been on just about an hour. We did 2 amazing galaxies tonight. M64, the Black Eye Galaxy, and M66 group, the Leo triplet. Let's go over to Stellarium just real quick. Maybe tomorrow night, if it's nice out. I don't know what's going on with the weather. It's crazy. But look at all these galaxies. Oh my goodness. And there's some really bright ones out here. I don't know where the eyes went. We could just keep going on this and keep going and going and going and going and going. There's just so many galaxies out there. It is galaxy season, and it's always exciting. There's just so many things to look at. If this was a TV show, we would have once a week and like 30 seasons, and we wouldn't even we wouldn't even scrape the tip of the iceberg on all these amazing targets that are in our universe that we don't even know is there until we actually pay attention. Excellent. All right. I think that's it for the night. Don't forget, tomorrow around 9 a.m., right here at Starlight Starbright Observatory, we are going to be live for the eclipse. Remember, about 65-70% eclipse here in Arizona. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, our friends that have drove to Texas, that they're going to have a great day. I hope they do. It's kind of like a once in a lifetime. Well, for us, it's a once in a lifetime because we got into astronomy very late, even though we always loved it. So yes, and remember, if you don't tune in, I can't stress eye protection, or don't look at it, and don't point a telescope towards it unless you know you got a solar scope or you know you got a solar filter. It'll be like Superman burning your burning through your brain. You don't want that to happen. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you for tuning in. This has been an exciting night, and we'll be here. We'll be here tomorrow for the eclipse. I'll see you in the morning. Good night.